On December 24th, a 31-year-old man died outside a Halifax bar. Police have been investigating, but as CBC News has learned, Ryan Sawyer's death is one of 3 similar incidents. Josh Hoffman explains the connections between these stories. And first, a warning, some of the images and details in this story are disturbing.
I was terrified. I was, like right away I thought, that very well could have been me. It was where his confrontation happened. It was the exact same spot as where I was.
The voice you're hearing is referring to the death of Ryan Sawyer on Christmas Eve. Sawyer was here, laying on the street outside the Halifax alehouse, unresponsive. His death would eventually be declared a homicide, but the man you just heard, he tells us a similar story of what happened to him in October of last year.
He claims he was ordering a beer when a bouncer tapped him on the shoulder and told him to leave. He says the bouncer wouldn't tell him why. The alleged attack then happened once he was outside. He says security guards taunted him. He walked away. Then he says he was sucker punched and someone began stomping on his ankles.
When he came to, he says he was in police handcuffs, lying face down here on Prince Street. Police picked him up, took one look at his face, and stopped what they were doing.
Within 2 minutes of them seeing my face all busted up and stuff, they pulled me out of handcuffs right away. If they didn't show up, God knows, very, very well could have went sideways.
CBC News is not identifying the man to protect his privacy. 2 men, Matthew Day and Alexander Levy, are each facing a charge of assault related to the October incident. Neither has entered a plea yet, and the allegations against them have not been tested in court. CBC News has contacted the lawyer for both men, but has not heard back.
Day and Levy are accused only in the October incident. CBC News hasn't identified the members of Halifax alehouse staff who were allegedly involved in the other incidents, including one in August. In a lawsuit filed against the Halifax alehouse, a man alleges he was put in a chokehold while being assaulted by alehouse security. In the lawsuit, the man says he suffered a fractured hyoid bone in his neck, a concussion, lacerations on his elbow, knees, lip, and eyes, and severe bruising. A statement of defense for that incident has not yet been filed in court.
As for the December 24th incident, police say they're not releasing any more information because the investigation is still open. But CBC News has learned more about that night.
I know they just kind of focused, or I guess targeted, this one guy, the guy that passed away. And after they targeted him, they had him on the ground, kind of in like a chokehold.
That's Kobe Facey. He was a witness that night. He also shot a short video. CBC News has spoken to a friend of Ryan Sawyer, who has also seen the video, and he has confirmed Sawyer is the man being restrained in it.
Police won't confirm whether or not Halifax alehouse staff were involved in the December 24th homicide, or if they have any suspects. It's been more than a month since Ryan Sawyer was killed, and we still don't know what the medical examiner ruled as the cause of death. Josh Hoffman, CBC News, Halifax.